All right, so changing weapons, it works pretty much the same way that it always has. So, Rebellion.
Can I really do this? Well, accounting
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's
In all
interesting.
Kind of wish I could look at like my loadout and see what it is, because that doesn't look like Ifrit or any of the other ones that we've gotten. I'm gonna stick with Rebellion though, and then this is, yeah, it's just a shotgun. Okay,
Cool.
let's do this thing. Let's figure out what the hell happened. So much blood coursing to the trees, Brenton.
Yeah, and this is like just something I want to mention right now. There's already so much blood flowing through this place, and it hasn't even taken over the world yet.
No, yeah.
So where is it getting this, blood source?
Style actions. Oh, yeah, okay. So they're keeping Dante the way he was. I might want to check and see what he has. Oh, Swordmaster, Royal Guard. Probably the other two are similar too. I want Swordmaster. And now let's have some fun with Dante.
Woohoo! What a smooth way to change all those different styles.
Oh God, he plays smoothly. This is kind of off-putting in a weird way.
They've just made a lot of improvements.
All right. Oh, no, I didn't want that. Okay, so the styles are heavily incorporated, it looks like. Okay, let's get Swordmaster up and running again. Ooh, baby. Dante, I'm in love. You work so well.
Beautiful.
I don't know what happened there, but kind of wished I'd known. I love the fact that we've gone really quiet now that our favorite guy is up on the screen.
I know, we're just having a geekgasm.
Yes, we kind of are.
Like,
you know
every
kind of
molecule of our bodies having an orgasm. Feels weird.
Oh, Devil Trigger. Okay, so we are still gonna have Devil Trigger. Now we can answer our question. Was that thing what we thought it was?
Yeah.
So no, he still has his usual Devil Trigger look. So it's still, I'm just saying for the record, in that last cutscene, it could still be Dante, but a much more advanced version of Dante.
We'll just have to keep playing to find out, but that is a, what's it called? Good theory, good hypothesis.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and have some fun with my dear friend Devil Trigger. Savage!
6 skills!
Oh. I guess we're not done. This is the weird part. It may be the difficulty that we're playing on, but the combat loadout is actually augmenting itself to Dante's combos.
Oh,
so you see me switching over to the gloves. I'm not doing that because I would play by default in
with Rebellion.
The sword. Yeah, with Rebellion, or if I had a faster sword.
That's interesting.
So this is definitely something that you're not seeing in V, and you're not seeing in Nero either. I wonder if that's supposed to be accommodating for Dante's experience by this point. Like he's just that good at swapping devil arms.
I would think so.
It could be. You know what? While we're here, we have 60. Oh, now I can look at them. Okay. I could get air hike for Dante. I don't know if I'm gonna need it or not. Balrog. Yeah, this is not the one that we've had before. So Balrog is the name of it. Rebellion, we have Ebony and Ivory, and we have the Coyote. Okay. So these are our equipment. Can I... Just curious, can I swap out for a different one? No, there isn't one that I can swap out for. Okay. Well, I mean, I could augment Rebellion a little bit more. Or I could go, wow, Balrog actually has a lot more to be able to work with. I kind of don't want to spend anything on Dante, though. Aside from maybe getting, like, more orbs.
Just, yeah, do that then.
Let's just do that. So now we'll have an extra Devil Trigger that we can work with. I kind of want to work on Nero. I think Nero's going to have a lot more demand of the red orbs.
Makes sense.
Uh-oh.
I feel like there's going to be very little Dante gameplay. And a lot of it is probably going to come from Nero.
Not sure yet, but I would take that as a guess, yeah. Whoa! What the crap is that?
Stuck.
Yeah, very much stuck. Did I get a shave? Oh, that's nasty looking. Chaos. Okay. It always worries me when you have mouths that can open sideways.
It's just not natural.
It's just not natural, Mr. Photo. No, it's not. But it's all right because we're just gonna kick the crap out of them, so it'll be just fine. Oh, you know what? And I'm just gonna go ahead and burn through my Devil Trigger because then at that point, I might be able to get a lot of damage done on them.
Might as well.
Oh. It would be awesome if I could stop that wheel and just do even more damage on him.
That would be nice.
Ooh. Did I win already? Holy shit.
Yeah, that devil, like,
Okay.
holy shit. You're
Is
just
that
too
it?
powerful, my friend.
Well, I mean, it is Dante we're talking about. He's been doing devil hunting for years now. I think we're going the right way, but if we're not, people will let us know in the comments, obviously.
You know, way after we have already figured out we went the wrong way.
Pretty much. That's just the... I want to say it's both the blessing and the curse of a Let's Play. Okay. Oh, well, it closed, so I guess I didn't hurry.
Oh my gosh.
Oh! Dante, you have gained some new habits. Air combos are now your thing.
Yay! That's awesome.
Yay, okay. Whoa! Yeah, he's swapping on his own. So it could be the difficulty that we're playing on. It also could be that, like, this is just how Dante's gameplay works.
That's fair.
Oh! Oh, screw you.
That is just so cool looking. All his, like, melee striking.
As soon as he pulls out the gloves again, I'm just going to go ahead and say, for the record, Omae wa shinderu. Not a fan of Fist of the North Star, I take it. It's a Japanese translation. You are already dead.
Ah, okay. Like that.
Because the way that the Fist of the North Star works is that anything that the head guy, Kenshiro, hits or punches, they explode.
Damn.
Yeah. So, like, he punches you in the face, your head explodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the way it goes, though. Because he has the legendary Fist of the North Star. So, well, the Fist of the North Star technique is what it's supposed to be.
That makes sense.
And so now that's an internet meme, is that out of nowhere you'll hear on YouTube, Omae wa shinderu. It's just simply, you're already dead. Because usually after he says that, like, then they start exploding with ketchup. I think even you who has issues with blood would look at Fist of the North Star and just laugh at it. Because, like, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I like yeah, you're not too far off the mark there. That's pretty true.
Because even I kind of have a blood problem, or my problem is more with guts, seeing guts on the screen. And so at that point, I looked at Fist of the North Star for the first time. I'm like, this is silly. This is like Mortal Kombat fatalities back in the 90s.
I think ultimately the thing with me and blood that makes me queasy or uncomfortable is the fact that I just don't like seeing people get hurt.
Yeah.
Whether it be like emotional or physical, and obviously in this sense it's physical, and that's what like makes me queasy, because I guess I just don't like people's mortality.
Yeah.
I don't like mortality.
Are you saying that you want people dead?
No, I want people very much alive.
You just
and
you don't want to have to
unharmed.
take that trip to the hospital. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, let me tell you.
Oh, and you got a 7-year-old, so it's more likely. I hate to tell you that.
Well, some idiot like left a broken bottle in the middle of the street, and my 7-year-old was like fell off the skateboard he was using, and he ended up falling on the glass, and we had to push the glass that got imbued in the palm of his hand out because the tweezers, we couldn't get a good grip on the tweezers. Luckily, it wasn't like in deep enough that it warranted stitches.
Oh, good.
But man, that my heart like went out for him so bad. He was a brave little. Oh man, like he was brave as hell, but he was not happy having to have that squeezed out of his hand.
No, not. I wouldn't think at all. In fact, he'll probably be
They're already
very
here.
frustrated for a while.
These ladies work fast.
Jeez. Really? Lady and Trish beat us here? Dante, old fart, speed up.
He's getting old, Adam. Give him a
Let's-
break.
I guess it's my fault. I mean, I'm controlling him and I'm fighting everybody, so I guess you could easily just bounce that back to me.
I mean, you definitely are doing most of the work.
Bursting machine gun punch. Out. Or another reason to watch Fist of the North Star for you, Brinton, because you love silly things in anime, right?
I do. It's one of the reasons why I love anime.
So there's a weird dubbing situation that happened with the early Fist of the North Star movies that I think is translated into anything that's been done since. Mm-hmm. Where Kenshiro, when he does his whole Fist of the North Star thing, because he hits so fast he's like Goku, where for some reason they decided for him to, every time he does it, do his worst possible impression of Bruce Lee.
What the hell?
So it's just like... and he just keeps it going for like minutes at a time. And it's one of those things that makes me very happy that the J-Stars game that came out, not the recent one, but the one a couple of years ago, they kept that in because it's such a trait of Kenshiro in States.
I love that. I really should check this out now.
Yes, but be warned.
Okay, I have
let
been
me put it
warned.
this way. How did you handle movies like Mad Max?
I never watched Mad Max.
Okay, because here's the thing to also know about Fist of the North Star. Heavily inspired by Mad Max.
Oh, okay.
So. No, screw you. No. Fine. I'm going to double trigger to kill you now.
And that, folks, is what you call an overkill.
Indeed. Flawless victory.
Wow, he moves it.
Oh, I love the new double trigger form.
It looks really cool.
Yeah. Well, in my opinion, it's like a culmination of all the forms that have come before, and it's just a refined version.
Yes, I completely agree.
So, love it. Except maybe minus the first one, but the first one, their double trigger was based around the double arms themselves.
Right.
From
yeah,
3
that's
on,
right.
they based Dante's around himself. Ooh.
What is this peculiar room?
Welcome to the planetarium.
I was about to say they're not glowing anymore, but they are. Fire keys.
Indeed. Probably right on that one. Hellbat. Okay, I guess you weren't wrong. It's one of those times where I think we need to channel Alex. Why do so many games have to have so many bats?
No, for real though. Even in freaking Breath of the Wild, I hated when the keys would like come at you in swarms.
Oh yeah. Oh, they just got annoying in Breath of the Wild, period.
And then and then in like one of
Oh wait, am I allowed to talk about Breath of the Wild? I mean, I did make that bad review and all.
Oh my gosh, I say yes. I'm just gonna flat out ignore what people are just dumb. That's what I'm gonna go
to
with.
this day will get people criticizing that review and going, how dare you? Because I think I gave it like a 7 out of 10.
Right.
7 out of 10, and it's like, how dare you give it a 7 out of 10? You should be ashamed of yourself. It was a 10 out of 10. And I'm like, not in my opinion.
I always tell people that I give Breath of the Wild a 9 out of 10 because you couldn't pet the dogs.
See, I'd be like 9 out of 10 because there was no actual dungeons in this game. That's actually one of the things I'm really excited about. And I don't know if you've been following some of the interviews that have happened since E3.
Just anything that I've been really following right now has just been for Shadowbringers. I know I'm a little obsessed, but
Onuma has been illuminating us on what the sequel is.
I do know that they were able to come together and piece together a sequel because they had a lot of ideas for DLC.
Yeah, they technically had like two full expansion packs, I believe, or expansion passes. And for those who don't know what that means, Breath of the Wild had one expansion pass that had 2 major content updates for them. And so at that point, having 2 of them is very interesting to a lot of us because that's a lot of content that now they're basically deciding, okay, we're going to shape a sequel around this. I'm very excited. And one of the things I'm also excited for is the DLC for Breath of the Wild actually did technically give me what I wanted. It gave me an actual dungeon.
It was
it's basically a longer Divine Beast, but I'll consider it a dungeon.
Yes, it was very difficult.
Kind of thing with an actual difficult boss fight.
Oh yeah, I never want to do that boss fight again.
I don't know about you, but like the Blight bosses in the Divine Beasts, like they were freaking cakewalks for me. I didn't even have the Master Sword. All right. And so at that point, being able to fight off Monk Maskosha and have a legit fight that I'm struggling on.
I think you're supposed to jump up onto that platform and go to the right.
Probably. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, you know what? You're right. Okay, there we go.
But you were saying,
I'll figure it out.
No, I just noticed, like, I think this is how you do it, so that's why I interrupted you.
That was one of my bigger complaints in Breath of the Wild, is that, like, the shrines are cool, and the Divine Beasts are cool and all, but if I have to honestly say what I think of them, they are basically, so the Divine Beasts are a wing of a dungeon, and the shrines are a room in a dungeon. Alright, they're not that long. And I wanted a legit frickin' dungeon in Breath of the Wild, and now it sounds to me like this sequel is going to have a focus in that regard. Now that they have their open world, which was the focus of Breath, they're now going to expand on and give what the other side of the Zelda fans want, a actual linear story along with dungeons and legit returns of bosses.
It just makes it like I'm just like I'm looking forward to seeing more on this game and what they have planned because again, like I have mentioned, again, not even sure in what part of this game, like this Let's Play we've been doing, but I didn't feel like there was any loose ends, and apparently there are loose ends. So I want to know what's going to happen, like lore-wise, and story-wise, and and all that.
Here's the thing, like as far as story is concerned, I think that they did the best they could with what they had. Unfortunately, a lot of their story is based 100 years ago. So at that point, a lot of cutscenes had to be in the past, but now in this sequel where you have Zelda as a potential traveling buddy, you have lots of story that you can now do. Like, we've always wanted to have a Zelda game where we're traveling with Zelda.
Yeah.
So now you can do that and blow our minds with that aspect. It just makes me really sad. I would like to know more about the other champions. Especially my Not necessarily Crush, but he's the one that I immediately gravitated towards, which is my Falco. That would be Rivali.
You liked Rivali?
I like Rivali.
Oh, I don't.
I think he got spunk.
I think we're not friends for a moment. Nathan and I had a mutual hate for him. I did not like Rivali because I like.
Oh, okay.
That was cool.
I shot him in the butt. My one weakness.
My ass. No, but I felt
Somebody hit me where the good Lord split me.
I just